when I step up in the place. Say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Vice Q-tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flow. You can't read all about the pure breed. Do the noble, that's my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct.
But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Colts take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First look is incomplete. Alec Pierce, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. You look at this Steeler defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. And we'll pause for the injured player, and it's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. That certainly would be a major loss for this offense. Hopefully he's okay. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Here's Richardson to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, Hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and he's got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You say, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Let's take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go. Check. 19, 18.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
3rd and 3.
Get it. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
7 yards. Brings up 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
70.
Richardson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now run straight ahead to Warren. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3. A handoff for Warren. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Warren. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. good return up past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Working to put a drive together.
Ready? Hurt, back to 60.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Richardson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Pat the street.
Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. This one completes Alec Pierce. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
They'll get it inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 35 yards. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. You know, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
To the right side and intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Richardson looking to throw this. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Now Richardson back to throw it. In trouble, and he's taken down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Third down. 3rd and 12.
19 Charger. Bronco 80.
Richardson looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, you got a receiver here who's got one touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. In motion, the tight end. Going for it on fourth. Here's Richardson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Samson Abuka. Credit him with his sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now they go screen. It's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Rodgers going to throw. Short throw to Smith. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Joe Smith, his first touchdown. Taking a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point now by Boswell. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Colts 7. Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Crash.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. You look at the Steeler defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better and they're out to prove it again in this game.
Richardson working from the gun. They'll get that one to Taylor complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. This is caught inside the 15. A big pickup of 38.
It's a gain of 38 yards.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Lions. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end.
Let's go. Let's go.
Second down and 3. Ball on the 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
Cut
and 3.
19. Cut
At the
19.
Steelers' 7-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Again, it's Richardson.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren from 6 yards away.
And the Colts have cut it back within a score.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it as we resume action.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
We go from sorry inside to ready to grab them. To get to the front, I want the money to pack, the food at the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 59 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he'll go down at the 28. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Warren will try the right side.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Colts' 29-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf, 29 yards. And the Steelers are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone. And now off to the races, down the right side. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 74 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Colts, 21. Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Running left, it's Warren. And he is going to lose yardage here. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Looking for Austin, intercepted. Down the right sideline. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Escapes the defender. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. An interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Throwing is Rodgers.
Complete to Austin here over the middle.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be second down.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's one. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Rodgers to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that nearly intercepted. Yeah, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 2nd and 10, Richardson. He'll get this one to Pittman.
He's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
70 Timberwolves.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
8 yards to go.
The Colts on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Richardson. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Oh, it's a wobbler here. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted.
They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a third interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On third down, here's Taylor. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Come on.
In motion goes the tight end. Back to Taylor on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Down the field, he's got one. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Again, it's Taylor. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Colts! Josh Downs as the first half is winding down. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He'll let it fly for Austin. That's caught inside the 20. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. Boswell's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Steelers 31.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
They'll run it. Warren. And a good push up front. He's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Hey, 88.
Here's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a first and goal.
319.
Warren will get down close to the goal line, but not in. And he'll be marked down at the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
And he slings one that's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal. Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Dangerous return man showing it here.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Rig Lion. 70 Timberwolf. Rig alert. Rig alert.
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 112 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Running left, Taylor. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 4.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Come on, set. Cougar 19. 18.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't wheel it in. It's incomplete.
You put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now a give to Taylor. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Love has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Ready? Liking 18. Check. Hurt. Ready,
On the ground, DJ Giddens. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Colts have retaken a third-quarter lead. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Colts 42, Steelers 38. Ricardo Sanchez kicking off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth. And who's going to make the play that changes that? That maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
On the run, it's Warren. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
To throw is Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Steelers have taken the lead here this third quarter.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Boswell for the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Steelers 45, Colts 42.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And the Colts first down.
Let's go. Go.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. Past the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there for Indy. 41 yards on the ground.
Colts first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Ready? 7.
And he'll run on the inside handoff. And he's He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Downs going in motion right. On a slant. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
For the lead, here's third and goal. Taylor. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a fourth and goal. Well, obviously you can take the field goal here and tie it, or you can be gutsy. What are you doing?
Oh, man, come on. Let's be gutsy. Let's go get it, because to me, after this drive in this spot, a field goal feels like a disappointment. Go get it done, and let your team know you're with them.
So with less than a minute gone by here in this fourth quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Blue 58, team right. Jump out. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Go to 50. Blue 58.
Now it's Rodgers. Completes it to Austin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And Randy, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They go play action with Richardson. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
This offense on third down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game and still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup.
Richardson looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
A give for Taylor running right side. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 21. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Hey, take it. Steady.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check mash, check mash.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
19 target.
Quick throw completed. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's second and goal.
Come on. Set. Let go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to third and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Cougar 19. Go.
Richardson now on third and goal.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
All right, field goal gets you the lead here. I mean, but I might want to just go ahead and go for something big.
Oh, come on, you got to kick it.
I mean, you got to be glad I'm not the head coach here, right? The whole team would want to revolt at this point.
Here we go. The noise deafening. Fourth and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at fourth and goal here in a tie ball game.
Here it is. Fourth and goal.
Pass the 60. Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. Fourth and goal. Here we go.
Cowboy 80.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on fourth and goal from the 3. And the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand.
This is first and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
But that won't help at all as he's down at the 4-yard line.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Here's second down. Running left, it's Warren.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
319.
Back to throw, Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now fourth down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over first and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here's 1st and 10.
Back. Viking 18. Ready.
On the handoff, Taylor. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Ready. 6.
They go to the ground again with Taylor.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
Ready.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Cougar 19.
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try.
Ready, set.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So a pressure kick there by the young man, and that should be enough to finish this one off.
Well, he's a 2nd-year guy now, so he says, don't call me a rookie anymore. And I tell you, he's got a bright future in this league. And kicks like that are going to make sure he sticks around for a good long while.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Back north.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And it's incomplete. right, so their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a